As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On play action, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's 2nd and 10. Smith now to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Smith. There's Hall bringing in another one. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. Open man left, and I think the ball's out. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Bro, what just happened? Did you score?
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Following the fumble recovery. Smith escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Smith. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
On play action, now Breeze. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's got it complete to Clark. So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw, Smith. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked for him, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this play's still live. He faked the spike.
What? Bro, this Ultimate Team shit be some bullshit, bro.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And Breeze is intercepted for the...
Just like that. That's BS, right?
And the Broncos are just past the 35. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Smith. And that's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue, because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And the Broncos are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Smith going to move him around. He'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Quay Walker in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And check down complete to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Breeze. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Play action. Breeze. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Breeze going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Drew Brees keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Breeze is going to throw, and he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He finds Bolden. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Smith. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he is going to have a Broncos first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. And now Smith going to change the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Play action. It's Smith. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Breeze. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said, and the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10. He fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Javon Curse in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. This one finds Wilson downfield. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Diving, and did he hold on? Yes, he did. For a Dolphins touchdown. Puka Nacua from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. It's complete, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
We're back now in KC. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Now 2nd and 5. Smith. There's Hall bringing in another one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, Smith. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Now Smith. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Smith. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mean Joe Green. And they're to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Barkley inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Gotta have it. 3rd and 9. Smith to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 2nd down, goal to go. And Smith here, an audible at the line. They'll look to run with Hall. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Breece Hall, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze to throw. That's caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Now Breeze. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw, Breeze. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field.
That was a close. That was a damn close game, man.
Not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3.